The conflict in Iran is causing more major market moves, all in the wrong direction. 401ks plummeting, prices for gas and groceries all going up. On Friday, the Dow, NASDAQ, S&P 500 all closed sharply lower. The Dow dropping nearly 800 points. That puts it into correction territory. So is there light at the end of the tunnel? NBC's business correspondent Brian Cheung is here with us this morning. Brian, we have to stop meeting like this. You got the S&P 500. The NASDAQ just recorded the two worst days for each of them this year. Fifth straight week of losses right now. The market's worst week, importantly, since the start of the war. When we say correction territory, that means you're down roughly 10% from the all-time high in recent months. What specifically is causing the movement right now?
Yeah, the story is still the uncertainty out of the war in Iran. Now that we are a month into this, that has been a month that the Strait of Hormuz has been closed. Again, that critical channel where 20% of the world's oil travels through. That has been a month of volatility in oil markets. That has been a month of volatility also in the stock markets. And now you have some people saying what was initially thought to have been just a short-term disruption maybe to oil could be something that has much longer lasting effects. And so we've seen oil prices bounce back over the course of this week. And when it comes to the stock market, again, you have a lot of investors saying, we don't know if there's light at the end of this tunnel. The headlines out of Washington have not given any more clarity. And for that reason, you hit that correction mark again, 10% down from the recent all-time highs, which on the S&P 500 was just as recently as January. For people with 401ks, you're getting a lot of heartburn looking at that. But again, the guidance, according to personal finance experts, don't dramatically change your strategy because of a few weeks of headlines, especially if that's supposed to be your retirement nest egg.
Don't look.
Just don't look. Don't look. Don't touch it.
Oil prices up.
Yeah.
Crude up 50%. How does it all translate into prices at the pump?
I mean, it's been crazy to think about the prices at the pump rising by a whole dollar in just that short period of time. And the national average right now, $3.98. We've been flirting with almost $4 a gallon the entire week. But I should point out in states like California, Arizona, it's already breached the $4 point. And now there's some stats from Gas Buddy saying that the estimate is that Americans have spent collectively $7.2 billion more on gasoline in just the last 4 weeks alone. That underscores, again, why the story out of Iran is now becoming something that could be more economic, not just in the United States, but internationally, where you have the OECD. This is an international economic group saying global inflation can now go up as a result of this.
And briefly, it's not just gas prices, obviously inflation, as you note, and fears of recession.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not in a recession right now, but again, if this is more prolonged, you have global inflation that could go up. Central banks like the Federal Reserve might have to hike interest rates. That could be something that tilts some economies into recession. But, I want to point out, we're not there right now.
Not there yet.
Appreciate your expertise. Thank you, Brian.
Yep.
Appreciate it, Brian.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.